This is the place to be.
Yeah. Innovation Days.
Good afternoon. This is Morten from Inkish here. A wonderful Friday in Denmark, and looking forward to have a wonderful conversation with my good friend Juan from Screen Europe. So welcome on Inkish, Juan.
Good afternoon, Morten. Thank you for the opportunity.
I mean, working in marketing for Screen, you don't really have to do much, right? These machines, they just sell themselves, right?
Almost. I think we still need to actually add value in our proposition from the marketing desk, trying to add clarity, highlight the benefits, and just trying to help our customers in the decision-making process.
I remember I spoke to your colleague, Joe, Japanese Joe, he used to be in America, just when you reached the number 1,000 in sales of the 520. And I can't help think about that's quite an achievement in itself. Is it still going strong for Screen?
Oh yeah, I think Screen, when we started to design and build standalone high-speed inkjet printing devices, we started on the commercial printing arena, and then from then on, over the last 25 years, we've been going from strength to strength, always at the forefront of the technology, always innovating, always pushing the boundaries, increasing speed, increasing resolution, optimizing the workflows, and just improving the efficiency. So I think high-speed inkjet for commercial printing, transactional, and publishing application is becoming is going to the mature stage right now for us, but still, we are able to keep pushing the boundaries of the performance, the boundaries of the print quality, the drying of the machines, with our own innovations, and so there's still a long way, and we are really going. We are one of the strongest players in the market right now, both in North America and Europe.
When I look at the machines, and when I've been visiting a lot of Screen customers over the years, both something that we have been collaborating about, but also sometimes just with some of the finishing partners, of course, right? When I look at it and talk to people about it, it seems that it's a machine that it seems to me like a machine that people really like. And the reason why I was dragging a little bit on finding the right word was because it also has, don't get me wrong, it has kind of, let's say, it is so great that sometimes people just have it on the side, and then everything in front of it is positioned because it's a workhorse, right? It's like, it seems like a machine that drying without prime paper, using both coated and uncoated papers, high quality print, and I don't know if you know this, but even our last issue of Inkish Max has been printed on a 520. And those kind of things. So it's like, is it sometimes difficult for people to understand that this relatively small machine compared to the larger competitors is actually a very, very capable printing machine?
Yeah, I think that's a testimony of how far the technology has gone. And nobody question about why inkjet. I think the technology of inkjet digital printing on commercial print is so well established, so easy to actually print and operate on the workflows. It's all very user friendly. The operators, they don't need to be highly qualified, highly trained, and that has actually made this technology to be normalized in production for commercial printing, direct mail, and transactionals. I think we have moved from the years where we will have to demonstrate the reliability of the technology to compete against the traditional offset or litho printing methods. Nowadays, the technology has been already proven, and with the innovations that we bring to the place, what customers are asking Screen is actually, can you go faster? Can you actually improve the optical density of the blacks? Can we actually streamline the workflow so we can actually increase the level of automation? Can I integrate this machine with pre-press workflow with finishing equipment to have an end-to-end solution to improve efficiency and automation. And that's actually where we are today. And hopefully you will see the latest development at Hunkeler Innovation Days in this arena.
Will you be at Hunkeler Innovation Days, Juan?
Not me personally.
I thought I was going to make a joke with you and say, of course you would be there, so you could show what you're talking about.
No,
so you leave that with colleagues, right?
We got enough of my colleagues that will be there. It will be the head of our sales, our president, a lot of people from Japan, and those are the ones with the experience in the market to demonstrate the solutions in commercial printing. So I think, but yeah, I won't be there physically, but we will actually take to Hunkeler Innovation Days the latest innovation. We got a new machine that we're launching. But to start with, I think we are very excited that with Hunkeler Innovation, we are demonstrating our commitment to this show. It is really the largest commercial printing show in the world, and we will have visitors from all over the world, from North America, from Asia, from Africa, Latin America, as well as from Europe. And as a testimony of our commitment, we are going even larger. We are expanding the size of our booth. We've taken a premium L stand with 500 square meters, Hunkeler Innovation this year. And we will bring two very innovative solutions. One is the True Press Jet 560 XEX, a machine that is still fresh. We unveiled that machine last Drupa.
Yeah, I remember that was just the one that was behind. I mean, up against the wall in the L shape.
Yeah, that was actually that, and that is going to become our flagship machine for general commercial printing applications where everything is new. We got new heads, new ink set, new drying system, new automation system, new transfer. Substrate transfer system. So everything is high tech and the latest and greatest innovation for this market. We're also going wider. From 520, we're going to 560.
560,
yeah. That actually opens up the new opportunities for commercial printers. But also, we're going faster and with high print quality. So we are going from 50 meters per minute to 100 meters per minute at the maximum print resolution, which is 1200 by 1200 dpi. I mean, the maximum machine speed is 150, but when you get when you want to have the maximum resolution to achieve these rich colors, sharp definitions, then we can achieve 100 meters per minute, which is very, very fast for commercial.
Definitely. So I was just thinking that when companies like Screen develop these kind of technologies, obviously you investigate the market and see what the needs and the demands from the customers are, and then of course I guess that you also take a look at the competitive situation in the market. If you look at the 560, where in the market space is that? Is now the time for commercial printer to replace the offset machines with a Screen 560, or is it complementing, or how do you see that positioning?
Yeah, I think that's a good question, Morten, because at the Screen we have spent the last few years developing a machine which is going to be categorized as best in class. And I think we take the learning and from the well-established 520 HD machine, which we got thousands of these printed engines in the world, and then we wanted to build on top of that. So by listening to our customers, the customer voice for us is important. It's the way that we learn to improve and to perform our machines. And the 560 XDS is the result of that discussion with our customers, with partners in the industry. Where can we go? Where's the next level? And this is the results. We got a complete new ink set, which will have a higher optical density. We will have faster speed, because I think people no longer question about the technology, and they accept the print quality, they accept the reliability of these machines. Now they want more speed, more efficiency, and that will actually eat into the existing offset and litho printing applications. So they want to expand. They want to actually take more work that has been previously done on offset or analog printing, and now they want to move it into this high performance inkjet digital printing press. And that's actually where the 560 can deliver exactly what they want. And also cost is important. I think this machine can demonstrate a fantastic break-even point against traditional analog printing process, and that will actually
Which
makes
is of course important. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I was just wondering because I mean, often I think that when you look at some of the pain points in inkjet, is basically that the higher quality, the higher grammage of paper, the higher speed, the more drying you basically need for these machines, right? So how? Because I mean, when I look at the 520, it doesn't seem to have any big issues when it comes to drying or anything like that. So with the 560, double the speed, a little bit wider, is it? I mean, and of course, it also relates to the ink formula. And I'm not trying to be very technical here, but is it requiring a lot of drying in order to run at this speed, or how have you managed that?
That's right. I think that when we want to double, we're really basically going from 50 meters per minute on the 520, which is very well established already, and we're doubling that to 100 meters per minute at the same high print resolution of 1200 by 1200. So naturally, we need to improve the drying efficiency, and we have developed an advanced drying system which not only actually enables this machine to dry the ink effectively at that double the speed, but also is more efficient. So we have actually integrated some clever tools that will actually make this machine to dry just what you need when you need it. So and that actually improves the overall energy efficiency of the drying process.
So that is, of course, something that when people come to Hunkeler Innovation Days, they should talk to you guys, because if you have, let's say, energy per demand, on demand, so to speak, right? That basically means that the total cost of ownership could be very interesting looking into, right?
No, absolutely. I think sustainability is one of the areas where Screen is looking very closely, and I think our machines can deliver that energy efficiency in the printing process that will actually help converters or commercial printers to improve their sustainability goals. Not only in the reduction of waste, improving efficiency, but also in overall energy utilization on the printing process.
One thing I can't remember, and I don't know if you have even thought about it, you probably have, but when you go from 520 to 540, does that still work with all the existing finishing equipment from, let's say, Hunkeler and Horizon, or does that require special editions of the finishing equipment?
No, that's actually the going from 520 to 560, where it actually enables it opens up the opportunity to have a different type of imposition, and you have a double I think it's actually a landscape double A4, and that actually improves the efficiency on certain jobs whereas previously we were not able to do it. And that hasn't got any detriment on the finishing equipment. So our machine can be adapted to other finishing equipment. And in fact, at Hunkeler Innovation Days, our 560 XDS will be working in line with a Hunkeler cut and stack machine. So you will see there's actually total full integration. But I think just want to actually emphasize that 560 is just one of the machines that we are bringing to the show.
Yeah, we have to talk about the others as well, of course. What do you have else?
Yeah, I think the other new machine that we are launching at Hunkeler Innovation Days this year is our new TruePress Jet 520 NX AD. So it's actually moving, it's a spin-off of the existing NX platform, which we have, again, many printed engines working on direct mail, book printing and transactional applications, but we are taking one step higher in terms of the speed. This machine is all about speed. We can actually reach the maximum printing speed of 225 meters per minute.
So is that a monochrome machine, or is it just for more for
No, that
transactional?
is full color.
Full
It's
color.
a full color machine that we're going to the maximum speed of 225 meters per minute. That's actually one of the demands that we have in the market. So coming back to your question earlier, about where can we take our machines later, and I think that's actually been the demand from our customers in direct mailing and transactional, where they wanted more speed. Yes, we love this machine. We love the stability of the 520 NX, but we want more speed. We want to actually take advantage of the high full variable data output, high volume data transfer, a quick start. This machine starts 30% faster than the previous model, and that delivers high productivity overall. So I think in this machine, this is a clear example where high-speed inkjet, the technology has actually moved on. We started off, we've been pushing the technology and the speed from 80 to 120 meters per minute to 150, then to 180, and now we're going to 225. So that's actually where we are pushing the boundaries to actually really get more out of these systems, to increase productivity, to increase to improve the density of the blacks, for instance, as well.
I can't help think about, when you work for screen, sometimes it must almost be like taking your breath away when you look at the technology pace. Because, of course, when you go to a trade show, you see there's a new iteration from last time. But it's not that long time ago since the last Drupa, and it's not that long time ago since the last Hunkeler Innovation Day, not that long time since iGas and all these kind of things. So when you work there, just of curiosity, how do you keep yourself up to date on everything? You and your team in Europe, how do you get yourself updated all the time on what's going on?
Yeah, it's difficult to keep up, with the wave of innovation and the speed of these developments. As a marketing director, you always get hit by new development, new machine, new platform. We operate in three different segments: commercial printing, label printing, and packaging. And in all these three fronts, our colleagues from head office, they're always keeping us quite up to speed with the latest innovation. So we thought that we had, after 8 years since last Drupa, we thought, we're going to actually show everything. We were going to burn everything at Drupa, but guess what? No, I think there's still more in store, and Hunkeler Innovationdays, we got enough room to actually bring a new model, the 520 NX AV. So that's actually, and then there will be more models as we go along. But sometimes it's difficult to keep up with the pace of innovation.
Fantastic. Juan, can't help also saying to the audience that are watching this one that we will very soon present a film that we did together with you from August Fahler, showing how also the 520s are working when you do pharmaceutical leaflets. That was quite an amazing sight, I would say. So people should really look forward to see how Screen has been, actively selected as the supplier of print. And I heard that they are going to buy even more machines from you guys, right? So I guess that's not the worst time to be Screen at current times, right?
Yeah, that's another example where high-speed digital printing with inkjet has found the sweet spot, for that can deliver exactly what the customer wants. And in the pharmaceutical leaflets, or the extended content label, as they call it generally, where our machines with the rich black density, where we are able to print on very lightweight, thinner papers, and with high level of data accuracy, which is very, very important. I would say is critical in terms of compliance for a conservative industry like the pharmaceutical packaging. But we found a really sweet spot for this application, whether it's monochrome pharmaceutical leaflet or whether it's full color pharmaceutical leaflets. We have got the machines that will deliver exactly the print quality and the accuracy that the pharmaceutical market requires. And we will be showcasing that in our application wall. At Hunkeler Innovation Days, we will have 3 application walls. One is dedicated to pharmaceutical leaflets, and then visitors to our stand can actually learn on the benefits of our machine. That's a very good example. Thank you.
I was actually amazed because just look at this, right?
Yes.
And this is like a 40-gram paper, and then you fold it into, I mean, impossible small. I mean, it's just amazing, right? So I mean,
That's an example where inkjet innovation is actually eating away into the traditional analog offset printing.
Precisely.
We have actually overcome all the technical challenges to print on thin, lightweight papers. Creating the right amount of humidity for the paper, reducing the static, and reducing the show through on the ink. And that actually delivers exactly what these converters want, because the industry, like in any other packaging segment, the job size is being reduced. You are increasing the number of languages, and therefore that makes it almost impossible to print efficiently on traditional analog presses.
I was amazed being there. I have seen a couple of your sites in the past few months. Fantastic. I'm sorry that you're not in Lucerne. I would have enjoyed seeing you and talking to you, but this is second best, and then I will see your colleagues in Lucerne. Juan, thank you very much for being part of this English preparation for Innovation Days, and for the audience, I really hope that you see another good reason for going to Innovation Days. So thank you, Juan.
Yeah, thank you, Morten. Like I say, unfortunately, I'm going to miss it this time, but my colleagues will be there. So please come to visit us in hall number 2. The stand number is P7. We look forward to seeing you there.
Perfect. Thank you, and have a wonderful weekend.
Thank you, Morten. Thank you.